So I was reading over Proverbs and I went backwards. Yeah. So it was like Proverbs 15, then went to 16, then went to 9. But basically, like the book has, I keep shouting out my book. It says wisdom and stupidity. It has like subtitles sometimes before you enter a chapter, and it lets you know basically what it's talking about. And I got to the beginning because I went backwards, and it says wisdom and stupidity. I was like, oh, okay, makes sense, because I was like seeing this stuff, and I highly recommend for everyone to read, because this is God's law. This is God's word. This is what God believes. Sorry, not believes. This is what He is telling us. He is it all. So why would I say believe? My bad. But everything in here is just so cool because it's so obvious, and people still do it. And maybe when you read it that God said it for Himself, then you're gonna be like, well, dang, maybe I should stop that. So it is not wise to gossip. Okay. Everyone knows it's not wise to be evil, but it's also not wise to gossip. It's not wise to watch gossip shows. Um, no, we're not perfect. But I'm just gonna read a couple of these. And okay. When good people pray, the Lord listens, but He ignores those who are evil. If you pay attention when you are corrected, you are wise. Good people think before they answer. Evil people have a quick reply, but it causes trouble. The Lord hates evil thoughts, but He's pleased with friendly words. When people are happy, they smile, but when they are sad, they look depressed. So I just made a video about depression and suicide. Please, if you see someone that looks sad, give them a compliment, talk to them, ask if they're okay, let them know that God still loves them. It ain't over. They're here for a reason. The devil wants you to throw in the towel. The Lord hates the ways of evil people, but loves those who do what is right. Do you want to avoid death? Reverence for the Lord is a fountain of life. Evil people will have to bow down to the righteous, and humble beg for their favor. No one likes the poor, not even their neighbors, but the rich have many friends. If you want to be happy, be kind to the poor. It is a sin to despise anyone. You will earn the trust and respect of others if you work for good. If you work for evil, you're making a mistake. Bad people will get what they deserve. Good people will be rewarded for their deeds. A fool will believe anything. Smart people watch their step. Stay away from foolish people. They have nothing to teach you. Foolish people don't care if they sin, but good people want to be forgiven. Your joy is your own. Your bitterness is your own. No one can share them with you. A good person's house will still be standing after an evildoer's house has been destroyed. When wise people speak, they make knowledge attractive, but stupid people sprout nonsense. The Lord sees what happens everywhere. He is watching us, whether we do good or evil. It is foolish to ignore what your parents taught you. It is wise to accept the correction. Smiling faces make you happy, and good news makes you feel better. If you pay attention when you are corrected, you are wise. I just repeated that. If you refuse to learn, I know a couple men, you are hurting yourself. If you accept correction, you will become wiser. Reverence for the Lord is an education in itself. You must be humble before you can even receive honors. We may make our plans, but God has the last word. You may think everything you do is right, but the God, Lord, judges your motives. You You can say you're doing this to help someone, but if you're just doing that to show off, God knows your motive. So I'm sorry. I have personally have someone currently in my life right now is being the nicest person, but I'm like, I know your motives. If you are lazy, you will meet difficulty everywhere. But if you are honest, you will have no trouble. Said lazy and started. Ooh, I rebuke that. Hot tempers causes arguments, but patience brings peace. It's better to be poor and fear the Lord than to be rich and in trouble. It's better to eat vegetables with people you love than to eat the finest meat where there is hate. Stupid people, just love how it says stupid people. Stupid people, stupid people are happy with their foolishness, but the wise will do what is right. Get all the advice you can, and you will succeed. Without it, you will fail. What a joy it is to find just the right word for the right occasion. Wise people talk the road that leads upward to life, not the road that leads downward to death. The Lord will destroy the homes of arrogant men and will protect a widow's property. The Lord hates evil thoughts. He is pleased with friendly words. I said that. Here's a good one. The Lord hates everyone who is arrogant. He will never let them escape punishment. That might be the inner thoughts that you can't escape, and you're so arrogant. All the girls, all the guys like you got money, got a nice car, nice job, but you still got problems that you can't even really talk to people about, and if you do, it's still not enough. No advice can help you. So maybe you shouldn't be arrogant. Be loyal and faithful, and God will forgive your sin. Obey the Lord, and nothing evil will happen to you. It is better to have a little honestly earned than have a large income dishonestly gained. You may make your plans, but God directs your actions. Wisdom is a fountain of life to the wise, but trying to educate stupid people is a waste of time. Kind words are like honey. Where did it go? Sweet to the taste and good for your health. What you think is the right road may lead to death. A laborer's appetite makes him work harder because he wants to satisfy his hunger. Evil people look for ways to harm others. Even their words burn with evil. Gossip is spread by wicked people. They stir up trouble and break up friendships. Violent people deceive their friends and lead them to disaster. Watch out for people who grin and wink at you. They have thought of something evil. Long life is the reward of righteousness. Gray hair is a glorious crown. It is better to be patient and powerful. It's better to win control over yourself than other whole cities. I mean, I can just go on and on and on and on. But it's Proverbs chapter 9, and it looks like it's going all the way to chapter praise a fool out of place like snow in the summer harvest time. Too much honey is bad for you, and so it's trying to win too much praise. A good person who gives in to someone who is evil reminds you of a polluting, poisoned well. Wow. Someone who tricks someone else and then claims that he was only joking is like a crazy person playing with a deadly weapon. Okay, that is a lot. Oh, I got sleepy. But that is a lot. And it says wisdom versus stupidity, and this is out of God's mouth himself. He gave it to the prophet disciples to write it. And so you believe it, because everything that's in here is true. And it's a lot. And I just now, before I made this video, started looking over and reading it. I said, this is good. I just want people, and I read some, and this video might be boring, but Proverbs, the whole book of Proverbs would be great. But the beginning of Proverbs was wisdom and Lady Wisdom, Madam Folly, because one was good, one was bad. And then it starts with the wisdom and stupidity. So I like Proverbs. And then I know at the end, Proverbs 31 is how to be a great woman, a great wife. So Proverbs is really good. And a wife is someone you could be looking for, or someone who you want to be, or if you're currently a wife, the goal is to be. So that's all I have today. Thank you. Bye-bye.